Hey everybody, Shane here, Shoebox Legends. Thanks for joining me for another long overdue care package video here on the channel. In today's episode, we are going to get to this stack of goods sent by my close friend, Peeps. Josh here on YouTube, otherwise known as Peeps. The only YouTuber still that I have met in person, hope to change that someday. And as I've said many times on my channel and others, just one of my absolute favorite channels and personalities in the hobby. I feel like we have a lot of common ground with our interests, the sports we're into, the players we're enamored with, just an all-around great dude with a fantastic channel. Peep should have more subs than I do. He should be up there with the biggest channels here in the community, if you ask me. And I'm not simply saying that because we're friends. I just am constantly impressed by his eye for cardboard and his content. In any event, recently received a package in the mail from my pal Peeps, and included in it was this Topps Chrome MLS blaster. Now, I'm not going to get into this on today's video in the interest of brevity, but another thing that I enjoy about Peeps, he enjoys soccer cards just like I do and the great global game. I think he grabbed one of these for himself, so maybe we'll do like a no one's going to watch this blaster battle. I know soccer cards aren't that popular, but much appreciated. So here's the note that came along. Shane, a variety box here. Perhaps the blaster, okay, great minds think alike. Perhaps the blaster could be fun during the MLS playoff run. Messi's first. And of course, that is my predominant interest in this blaster. Never really got into the MLS before, but now that Messi is here and has brought his talents stateside, I think this is kind of a compelling product all of a sudden. The packs are over 2 years old now. Emoji laugh. I have no idea what's in those. Lastly, your No Pepper 2024 head-to-head win at under $10 shipped. All the best, buddy, Josh. So a little bit of explanation needed on these. First of all, let's do the packs. These are, Josh used to make these back in the day, and I hope to see them return. These are known as Peeps Wax Packs. And these are a super creative way. Josh has a tremendous amount of artistic talent. In fact, this custom sign here and a few others that I have were produced by Josh. But he got into the habit of when he would send cards out to his buddies in the community, he actually created these wax packs. And these are actual authentic wax wrappers. They feel just like the ones that we grew up with, you know, in the 80s to early 90s, with just awesome design on it. And these are custom singles that Peeps has picked out for my collection. But instead of just sending them in a boring old team bag, which is what I do, he's created these fantastic wrappers. Now, let's take a look here. I would like to chew this wrapper, but let me see if it warns me at all about that. All right. Oh, nope. It says right here, wrapper tastes like paper and toner and is not recommended for chewing. So I'm glad I read the fine print. Would have made a very large mistake there on video. So we'll refrain from chewing the wrapper, and instead we'll take a look at the hockey cards that are in this hockey edition of the Peeps Wax Pack. And we start off with a winner, the 1990 Pro Set Hartford Whalers team card. This is a home run for me, and Josh knows it. Grew up as a die-hard Hartford Whalers fan. Love this card so much that I actually have the buyback version of it that came out a couple of years ago, numbered to 5. And this base card will be treasured in my Whalers collection. Love that edition. Few cards out there that are more meaningful to me than Hartford Whalers, certainly on the hockey front. Here's another one I hadn't seen before, Kent Ferns. And this looks like a minor league classic 4-sport card here, but he is clearly identified as being with Hartford, defenseman. And then here's another one, George, that's a little tough to read on the front, Breen, George Breen. And it looks like he is, this is cool, he's actually depicted with Providence College here in Rhode Island, just down the street from me. Love that. I'm sure that's probably the reason that Josh included this one. That might be my first Providence College hockey card. So really, really awesome here. Continuing with the trend, we have Robert Petrovicky next, and this is a Springfield Falcons uniform. I recognize that. Went to see them play a few times back in the day, and Petrovicky is a player who did make the the Whalers Pro Team. And then we have this card in both formats. So this is a Nick Fodieu, one of the better or underrepresented players in the history of the Whalers as far as trading cards go, but had a very successful career. And on the right here, we have the Topps version, not scratched off. So they put this scratch off material over the puck. This was the 1980 set. And you had no idea when you pulled this out of a pack who this was. And so the gimmick was you could guess among you and your friends who the player was and then scratch the puck to confirm or deny whether you were right. And on the back, there's no indication of who the player is because they didn't want to spoil it until you scratched off the front. So that was probably a poor design choice by Topps. It was a one and done, whereas Peeps the same year had no scratch off surface. You could clearly see the player name, and the back of the card, of course, a little brighter as well compared to Topps. So really cool to get both versions of that for my Whalers PC. And then continuing on, we have some, looks like stickers. I think these are probably Panini stickers from the 80s. Ray Ferraro and Kevin Dineen, and then Pat Verbeek behind them. So three of the fan favorites, I would say, across the history of the franchise. If we take a quick look at the back of these are indeed Panini hockey stickers. So the first two were from 88, 89, and then we have a 90, 91 with the Verbeek. So just awesome stuff there. I have to stick those to my Trapper Keeper after the video today. How about an Upper Deck SP, Andrew Castles? These were big cards back in the mid-90s. I think this is a 94 release. And then here's a cool one. This is a Gold Rush Parallel from the Score release, featuring a season highlight card of Brian Propp, who registered his 1,000th point playing with the Whalers. So great card there. These Gold Rush Parallels, it's a little hard to make out, but they have like a gold foil over the top. Almost looks like it says Gold Love in the bottom corner there, but here's another sticker, it looks like. Yep, sticker here. This one from the folks at Peeps, and that is the longtime team captain and greatest ever Hartford Whaler, Ron Francis. Love the design on that. Have a feeling Josh may have pulled this out of a pack on his own. I think I saw him open a couple packs of that back in the day. And then how about a box topper as well? Ron Francis box bottom. I misspoke there. Not a box topper, a box bottom. This would have been cut out of the 88, 89 Topps, kind of the wax box. There would have been a panel of 4 of these on the bottom of the box, and this Francis is nice. It's actually cut very well and decently centered. These, of course, are, hand cut, so your experience may vary as far as condition goes on these, but great Ronnie franchise. And then I thought I had a hit, and I suppose it is in a sense, but no, it's an original decoy, a one-of-one decoy signed by the infamous D. Carlos Minton-Fitz. So if you don't know who that is, we'll leave that a mystery, but great decoy there to end out the pack. And then while we're at it, let's do the other Peeps wax pack here. I'm not sure if this one's going to be hockey content as well, or maybe baseball. It seems like these were packaged up so long ago that even Josh himself has forgotten what was originally included in these. So let's see what we have here. It does look like we're going to get some baseball and Red Sox centric, I'm going to guess, starting with a Carl Pavano prospect card here alongside Heath Murray and Darren Blood. And then we move on to a Mark Grace Ball Street. Cool card there. I do not remember seeing a Ball Street card growing up. This looks kind of like an independent release made in 1991. Copyright 1991 Ball Street. But actually some nice looking gold foil along the front. And Mark Grace, of course, the most hits of any players in the decade that was the 1990s. So pretty great one there. And how about a Pawtucket Red Sox card? So we had a Providence College hockey card in the first pack, and now we have a Pawtucket Red Sox in the baseball pack, representing the state of Rhode Island here with these Peeps wax packs. Willie Tatum for the New Britain Red Sox up next. Great photograph there. I love that. And then a Topps Gold Ryan Weber from 2020. Oops. This is from the update release. Card number U127 and serial numbered to the year of release, 2020, as Topps Gold has been going back over 2 decades now. So that's a great card there. And a second gold featuring the Nationals team card. And of course, prominently on the left there, featuring Juan Soto, player that I collect. Pretty awesome. You have the MGM Lion on the right there too. Looks like he's on the hunt. Pretty cool card there. And a Kellogg's Lenticular Jim Rice. This is from the early 80s. Love Jim Rice. This is a winner for my collection. Was able to meet him actually at a game at Fenway and catch a little baseball with him the summer before last, or the summer before this one, I think it was. And just a great guy. I gained a lot more respect for him, for him, I should say, just hearing him talk the game a little bit. Then we move into some vintage. How about a pair of 63s, Billy Gardner and Lou Clinton? So this is nice. The Lou Clinton, I believe I may have, although it may be a buyback version, so I'll have to take a look. The Billy Gardner, I know I have never owned, so that is a new vintage Red Sox card for my 60s baseball collection there. Fantastic stuff. And then we close out this pack with some Xander. We've got a Contenders draft ticket and then a beautiful 1984 top style insert here done in blue. So these will both make their way into the Xander Z. And then this checklist card is a backing to protect the cards from the wax that Josh uses to seal the Peeps wax packs. So we got one hockey and one baseball today. I know we're over 10 minutes, so I'm going to try to wrap this up quickly, but I want to close out with this, the No Pepper 2024 prize. So Josh and I are in a fantasy baseball league together. He actually invited me last year. It was my first year, and we came up with a little bet where when we face each other, which is generally once per season, we place a wager. Whoever wins, the other guy will buy a card up to $10 shipped in value. Excuse me, I'm losing my ability to talk here. Up to $10 in value, kind of by surprise, and send it to the winner. So this year, for the second year in a row, I was able to take it to Peeps' team, High Cheese, in our fantasy baseball league. And this is the card, wow, that Josh sent my way. And check this out. Man, a beauty from the Topps UK release in 2022. This is the Mookie Betts Black. I think these are numbered to 125. And Josh knows this, and I've probably said it on the channel as well, but this is one of my favorite images on any Mookie Betts card out there. Just love that image with the bright red number 50 so prominently displayed. You can tell he just like ripped a ball here right before this was taken. And I'd put this right alongside the 2018 Mookie Betts as my favorite Topps images of the man. And 100% did not have this Topps Black from the UK release. This is a perfect card for, I can't believe he actually found this for $10 shipped, especially given how he started his campaign this year. So much appreciated. Josh, I don't need to say it, you know it. We talk all the time, but I appreciate your friendship and your channel and everything you bring to the hobby so much. And I'm eternally grateful that we've gotten to know each other. And these Peeps wax packs and this fantasy baseball bet win were just over the top. Truly appreciate it. And to everybody else who stopped by to check this out, thank you for spending some of your time here as well. I'll be back soon here with some more content, as you know. And in the meantime, keep enjoying the hobby. Take care.